I used to make coffee every morning in a kitchen I painted myself. Sage green walls, a little window above the sink that let in just enough light. I picked out every single thing in that house. The curtains, the cabinet pulls, the worn-in rug by the front door. My husband and I, we built that life together, slow and steady, the way you do when you actually believe in something. We had our routines, Sunday dinners, date nights we never skipped, a backyard we were always planning to fix up but never quite did. It wasn't perfect, no marriages, but it was ours, and I was happy. I really was. His mother, she was always there, always close, and for a long time, I thought that was okay. I thought I could love her the way he did. I tried. Lord, I tried. The whispers started small, things I almost didn't notice. She'd pull him aside at family dinners. He'd come back to the table a little quieter, a little further away. I'd ask what they were talking about, and he'd say, "Nothing, she just worries." About what? He could never quite say. Then one day he asked me, out of nowhere, if I'd been feeling okay. Said I seemed off. Said his mother thought I wasn't myself lately. And I remember just standing there in our sage green kitchen thinking, off? I'm standing right here. I'm fine. I'm me. But the questions kept coming. Was I sleeping enough? Was I stressed? Did I want to talk to someone? And every single time, I could trace it. Every single time. Back to her. Something she'd said. Something she'd planted. I started paying attention differently after that. Started noticing how she'd tilt her head when she looked at me. That soft little look of concern that never felt like concern at all. It felt like strategy. It happened on a Tuesday. I remember because I had a work call that morning and I was still in my robe when I heard the knock. 2 police officers at my own front door, and my husband standing just behind them, not looking at me. They said there'd been a wellness concern filed. That someone close, had reported that I was a danger to myself, that I was unstable, that I needed to be removed from the home for my own safety. My own safety. I stood there, in my robe, in my house, on my rug, and I could not make the words come out. Because what do you even say? How do you prove in 60 seconds that you are not what someone has spent months convincing everyone around you that you are? I looked at my husband, and he looked at the floor. That was the moment. Right there, that look at the floor, that was the thing that broke me open. His mother had spent 6 months telling him I was losing my mind. And he believed her. I stayed with my sister, one bag, no plan. I cried so hard the first night that I couldn't breathe, just sitting on her bathroom floor thinking, how did this happen? How did I become the crazy woman in a story someone else wrote about me? People I thought were my friends got quiet. Her side of the family had already heard the version she'd been telling. My husband stopped answering my calls. And every day I woke up not knowing if I still had a home to go back to. I want you to sit with how that feels for a second. To have a life, a real, full, built from scratch life, and then have someone just edit you out of it. Replace your name in the story with the word unstable. I kept thinking, if I'd just been meaner maybe, if I'd fought louder, but I was kind, I was good, and somehow that made it easier to erase me. And then one morning I woke up and something was different. I don't know how else to explain it except that I was done being sad and I was ready to be smart. I went back through 6 months of my life, every text, every email, every voicemail I'd saved without knowing why. His mother in writing more than once, telling my husband I wasn't stable, telling him I needed to be managed. I had dinner receipts, doctor's records, a clean bill of health from my physician. I had a paper trail that told a very different story than the one she'd been selling. I called an attorney. A woman. Fierce doesn't even cover it. She looked at what I had, and she said, honey, we're not just getting you back in that house. We're getting your name on the deed. And something lit up inside me that I didn't know could still burn. I stopped waiting for my husband to choose me. I stopped trying to explain myself to people who'd already made up their minds. I started building my case like it was the only job I had. Because it was. 4 months later, I walked back into that house. Not as a guest, not as someone being allowed back in. I walked in as the owner, my name, on the deed. Because the documentation told the truth when nobody else would. His mother thought she was erasing me. What she actually did was force me to find every single piece of evidence that I was exactly who I always said I was. My marriage didn't survive it. And some days, I still grieve that. But here's what I know now that I didn't know then. Nobody gets to write your story but you. Not your mother-in-law. Not your husband. Not the officer at the door. Not the silence of people who should have spoken up. You document, you stay calm, you get the right people in your corner, and then you walk back in. I still have that rug by the front door, and every morning when I step over it, I remember I didn't just get my house back. I got myself back. And that's the part nobody can ever take again.